Hello YouTube, it's Talia here, your vegan amiga, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have made some vegan tofu spring rolls that I crisped up in the air fryer. They're not as crispy as when they first came out just because, you know, they've been sitting out a little bit, but they still look amazing. I'm very excited to dig in. I also made a sauce to go with it. Woo! Dropped my fork. I actually found this recipe on Instagram, so I will somehow try to tag that Instagram, or if I can find if it's associated with a website, I'll link the recipe below. But yeah, it was super easy. And it's really good. I've already tried it, so let's just dig right in. Well, this is my first time. I should say I haven't tried it before this time. I just tried it this time around, just because I was like super hungry as I was making it, and I just wanted to see what the time in the air fryer would be to cook them, because it says in the recipe to cook them in the oven, but it is way too hot to turn on the oven right now. So I've been doing everything in the air fryer. As you guys know, I love my air fryers. So let's just, here, I'm going to show you one that I've already bitten into so you can see the inside. It has tofu, shredded carrots, red onions, mushrooms, all the good stuff. And then it's wrapped in a rice paper wrap. I'm going to put that one to the side. I added some green onions and some cilantro and just, you know, all my favorite stuff, honestly. And then the sauce is super easy as well, just a lot of ginger and garlic, soy sauce, sesame oil, sorry, water, cornstarch, really easy. So yeah, let's just dig right in, get a little dippy action in here. God, yum. I don't know how hot the sauce still is, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's so good. Oh my god. Let me get my fork. Give it a little wipe down. This is so good. Like, you really just can't go wrong. With wrapping anything in rice paper and popping it in the air fryer, you know what I mean? It's just so tasty. And this sauce, I put a lot of ginger in here, so it is very ginger forward and I love it. Well, I also put red pepper flakes, so it's a little bit spicy. And I forgot, I decided to add some fresh, what's it called, serrano pepper with all the seeds, baby, to the tofu mixture. After I had cooked everything together, I was like, ooh, this might need a little kick, you know? So I went ahead and added that pepper, and that's probably why it's extra spicy. Oh my gosh. That is too good. Wow. I got more cilantro and green onion here on the side, just to freshen this up a bit, because it's definitely not like your typical spring roll where it's like nice and crisp and cold veggies. It's all very, it's more like an egg roll, honestly. Mmm. Yum. So I don't know if you could tell, but there are some that are a little bit darker than others. So this one's pretty dark. I don't know if you can tell because all the green on top of it, but see how it's dark because all the filling is showing through. But for some of them, since the rice paper is so delicate and I kind of over soaked some of them, they would rip, and I was like, well, I don't want them to be falling apart, so I wrapped them again. And then to some of them, I think actually just one, maybe just this one, I had to wrap it 3 times because it just kept falling apart, and I was like, I don't want to get rid of it or mess with it too much. So that's why this one's really more of a white color, I guess is the best way to put it, and the other one's darker. The other ones are more darker. I can't speak, dude. Oh, see, and they're still kind of falling apart, honestly. That's okay, we're gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat this one that's falling apart, just so if I save any, I don't want to be saving all the ones that are, you know. And this one I wrapped, I believe, 2 times. I think the only one I wrapped 3 times is this one on the far right here. All right, let's dig in. Mmm. The inside layer of the rice paper is still really chewy because it didn't have time to like cook all the way through, which I like. It reminds me of mochi. I love mochi. Sean is actually half Japanese, so at like Christmas time he introduced me to this. His family gets like those little mochi circle thingies, like just mochi, I guess. Or they sometimes, we've used rectangular ones too, but usually it's the circular ones. And we put them in the little like convection oven, or one of those, the little ovens, you know what I'm talking about? And a toaster oven, there we go, that's the word I was looking for. Put them in the toaster oven just so that they like crisp up a little bit and melt a little bit and get chewy and crispy. And then we dip it in soy sauce and sugar, and it's so good. I had never done it before. He showed me, and then I became obsessed. It's so good. A nice little treat. Can get a little messy though, because the mochi, you know, is really sticky, and like when it hardens, it kind of becomes like cement almost. But, well, really good. I need some water because, like I mentioned before, it's been really hot here. And even just like cooking on the stove is just overwhelming. Just a lot. I never think about that before I start cooking things. I'm always just like, I see a recipe that I want to try, and I'm like, ooh, let's just go right in and do it, you know? When I should have done like a salad today or something, or like a fresh spring roll, you know? So that's like fresh veggies. The only reason I didn't do that is because I didn't have avocado. Yeah, I really wanted avocado in mine. And then I feel like the store, it's hard to like get ripe avocados, like ready to go. You know, you have to wait a few days. So I figured I might as well just make this, which is really, really good. But anyway, next time, ooh, I really want to make this salad that I had completely forgotten about. I used to get it all the time when I worked in an office. It was like the most simple salad of all time, and the dressing was so easy, so like literally no ingredients. But it was still so good. I don't get it. And I found recently, I was looking through my photos and a picture of that salad came up, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this thing was so good. So I went to the website of the place I used to get it from, and they still have it, and then they list out everything that's in the salad and in the dressing. So I figured I might as well try to make it, because that's probably like the only thing I miss about going to the office is that salad and these like avocado spring rolls that I used to get from there. They're so good. It came with like 3 sauces. Probably the best spring rolls I ever tried. I try to recreate them so many times and it's not the same, unfortunately. Okay, since I was snacking on these as I was making them, I'm not like super hungry, but I'm gonna eat this little baby guy right here. Every time I make spring rolls, they never come out the same size. They're always different, and I think it's just because I get very impatient. I'm just like, go, 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 get them done, get them done. Which is absolutely my downfall. Oops. I'm an impatient gal. Also, I freaking sliced my finger so bad when I was grating the carrots. I was not paying attention, and I just went for it, and it literally nicked off a huge piece of my thumb, and it hurt so bad. It was bleeding forever. If I was on Chopped and that had happened to me, I would have been eliminated, because I wouldn't have been able to finish my meal, because it took so long to get it to stop bleeding. It was nuts. So since I hurt myself making this video, and since it's my thumb and I'm giving you a thumbs up, it's a reminder for you to give me a thumbs up for this video. I'd really appreciate that. That was a good segue, right? What'd you guys say? It was a good transition to me saying like this video. I think so. You know, it's honestly really fun to make videos and do this. It's therapeutic, honestly, because I get to talk to myself, and I already talk to myself, honestly, just in everyday life, even before I was making videos, like on the way to work, on the way back to work, in my car, when I'm by myself. You know, anytime I find myself by myself, I speak out loud to myself. And sometimes it's like kind of scary, because I'll be out like the store and I'll be saying things out loud, but like sometimes I don't remember if I say things out loud. Does that sound crazy? Like I'll say something, I'll look at something, say something out loud, and then I like realize there's somebody next to me, and I'm like, oh shoot, like I hope they don't think just like a crazy person talking to themselves, you know? I don't know. So this is very like a stress reliever, honestly, because I get to do one of my favorite things, which is eat, and another one of my favorite things, which is talk to myself. And since I really don't drive anymore, because I don't commute to work or anything, I've like been missing that part of my day, you know? So this just totally makes up for it. Yum. Well, that was delicious. And semi-nutritious, I would say. Why is water so good? I used to hate water. I feel like everybody's had those. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people I know feel like had a, you know, a love-hate relationship with water. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. Like I said, I will link either the recipe or the Instagram video that I referenced for this recipe, so you can check it out, because it's extraordinary. Very, very good. Highly recommend. Very simple. Yeah, this sauce too is amazing. It's kind of like a teriyaki sauce, pretty much. Let me see what I mean with the alarm. Sorry guys, I need to remember to just shut off all my alarms. I guess I made it more of like a ginger sauce because I put so much ginger in there, but I think it's meant to be like a teriyaki sauce of sorts. But it is so good, especially with this little spring roll situation we got going on. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, please like and subscribe if you like what you see here. And leave me a comment below if you have any recommendations on any restaurants you'd like me to go to. I live in SoCal, so if you know any in the area, LA, Orange County area, that'd be awesome. Or if just any type of recipes you've seen that you would want me to recreate, even if they're not vegan. I'd love to veganize things, so I can totally do that. Or any snackies or anything at all, just or maybe even if it's not a mukbang, maybe if you know of like a vegan fest coming up that I could go to, let me know, because I love those things too. So anyways guys, thank you for watching, really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.